This week, 5 Newcastle students have taken a vow of silence. They are part of a campaign to raise awareness of AAC, short for Augmentative and Alternative Communication. For a week, they will order coffee, go to pubs, and even go to lectures using only gestures, pictures, mobile phones, and other speech-generating devices. On Thursday, they hold an awareness-raising event in the King George VI building, and I am coming along to check how they are doing. How has your week been going so far?
We've had quite a few bloopers come up because of those predictive texts, so occasionally, might accidentally say something that we're not supposed to say. Some of them are a little bit dodgy. So
I think it's more frustration we've experienced this week than humour.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a dog, and I took her on a walk yesterday, and I was using my device to give her commands, and she just completely ignored me. But if I use my hand signals to do something, she'll sit on command. But when I was doing it with my device, you don't have the availability of your hands, and you're looking at your device, you're down like this all the time. So trying to make eye contact with a dog is really, really difficult. So that walk was interesting, but I think mainly it's frustration of the time it takes, the expectations people have had that we can't hear, and just by the time you figured out what you want to say, the topic's gone, and that's really frustrating.
I think I used humour quite a lot when I'm talking
Yeah.
all the time for
And sarcasm.
Sarcasm. Can't do any of that at all. Well, it's really, really difficult trying to use my device, especially when I'm at home. Like banter, can't banter at all. I find it really difficult to banter. Some of my friends, and they're like, "How are you going to ask for a let?" And I was like, "I'll just, what will I do? I'll do a dance or I don't know, do something."
So, what issues do we face when it comes to helping people with speech problems?
There's a kind of a mismatch between people that need speech therapy and the money that there is to employ speech therapists.
Yeah.
So funding is a massive issue, and I think raising awareness, not just of alternative communication, but that speech therapists don't just work with children who have a stammer or adults who've had a stroke. There's a vast majority, young offenders, people who've had cancer, people who can't swallow properly. There's so many different clients we can work with.
What has Newcastle University done in this field?
Newcastle's got quite a strong research background. There's a lot of kind of world famous speech therapists and people who publish a lot on speech therapy. The course was first started in Newcastle.
There's a lot of lecturers that go down to London and meet MPs and go to the House of Commons and raise the profile of it, where all the decisions are being made.
Is there anything you would like to say to people who are watching?
Thanks.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks very much for watching. Next time you see someone using a communication aid, go over and say hi.
Yeah, be patient.